Good morning, good morning, good morning. Get up, yawn, cough, say your prayer, do anything you got to do to make your day go right. Now we at episode number 26. 26, man.
6, huh?
26, man. 26. All I keep saying, Don, it's a blessing, man.
Man.
Like, wow. And first of all, man, congratulations on your new journey again.
Yeah.
You know how it. You know where you're going at now with your new spot, man. Like, it's nice, man. When I came, it's nice,
Appreciate
man. I
it.
know you're going to put it together more as time go on, do what you got to do. But for now, man, keep up the good work, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. You the same, man. We talk, so you got some things in the works, man, that's going to be a blessing, man. And while we speaking on that, but this all comes from our actions. So, like today, we're going to talk about actions create habits.
Yes.
Right? So, our actions that we do daily is daily, because if you don't take a shot, you miss, right?
Yes.
It's like go to any sports player, you look at the greatest sports player, nobody talk about the shots they miss.
Yeah.
We know these famous players because LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Hakeem Olajuwon. We know these people from the baskets they made.
Yes.
But we don't know them from the shots they miss.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And these people miss a lot of shots.
Yes.
But they kept taking it. And that's what we've been doing, yo. We missed a lot of shots. But we just keep taking them. Daily, we just taking the shots. Because if we never shoot it, how can we reap the reward? So we just got to keep shooting, man, and just keep going. And things going to get better, man. Because if you can fight through a storm, you can enjoy the greatness of that sunshine.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can, man.
You feel
yes,
me?
You can.
And that's where our actions come in at. So our actions started a long time ago.
Yes.
Our actions started when we got sick and tired of being tired.
Yes.
When we said enough is enough.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? I don't want to live this lifestyle no more. I don't want to drink no more.
Yes.
I don't want to do this no more.
Yes.
I want to do something different. I want more out of life. And that's when we started taking action. So with that action became our discipline, our dedication, and our consistency. On top of a lot of other things we could put together with them word plays.
Yes.
But just by us taking action, man, and not knowing where we would be at today was the best thing that we could have did. It's the best, bro. And we became closer over this last, I would say, 9 months, 10 months.
Real close.
We became real close, like brothers. It would seem like we knew each other for years, like we grew up together, right? So over this time span and just seeing our struggles, what we go through, but bouncing back from it, man, has been amazing, man. And that shows our true action, man. And it became our habit now because daily we know it's going to be rough, but we push it.
And I think, we came closer in a bad situation. When I say bad situation was when we I've been knew of you through my daughter mom and everything. She used to tell me about you and everything. Then I used to see when you was inside the gym doing all that stuff, I used to think. But when I say we got close to a bad situation when the COVID happened, and we was doing good when the COVID, because we was out there working when you couldn't even be outside. It was a curfew. We out working in the curfew, and we didn't even know we was gonna be here today. But the crazy thing is us out there working side by side. I'm doing my thing, you doing the respect level.
Yeah.
That's the energy.
Yeah.
All that stuff with you doing your thing, I'm doing it wasn't like, oh, he doing you. It was man.
It was balanced, bro, because
so close,
we
man.
never, and one thing that was a blessing, but we never looked at each other as a true competition. Like, he taking away from me, so I gotta do this, or I can't talk to him because he do the same thing. I'm in the same field, man. What we did though during that time, bro, we embraced each other. Yeah. Like we embraced each other. We start, hey, what's up, man? Good morning. Got a little workout in on the side. One time we did it when all of us was out there. You know what I mean? So
man.
I think that storm right there helped us embrace each other and knowing and it put us in a perspective of where it's like, yo, man, we can work together. We ain't gotta be enemies. And you really kicked it off with that start because, and that's why I always applaud you, bro, and I love you for what you did because you reached out to us and was like, yo, it's cool, man. Let's just do a free training, man. Every Sunday, let's just have a free training, bring people out, man. People been stuck in the houses. You came up with that idea. Yeah. So if you wouldn't have never planted that seed, we will not be sitting here today. Yeah. Because from that one plant, bro, that one seed you put in the soil, you kept watering it. Yeah. And we kept going. We went continuously. We did that for almost 2 months, almost them free sessions.
And the crazy thing with all of us, the crazy thing about other than me knowing Nick from the childhood,
Yeah.
we all Naquan from me knowing from childhood, we all ain't really know each other, and that like brung us like look at me and
BU ain't know each other.
It just brung us a little close, man. That's like, man, but you don't think of it because I'm looking at we all shining, we all trying to make a come up, we all trying to make a name for ourselves. Let's get back free. Let me tell you something. Now, to get on this subject, something that been on my mind like crazy, like lately. I was sitting there the other day at home. I'm thinking like, wow, man, I had to like work so consistency, because at one time I had the name on my head like, you'd be like, who? Somebody asked you like, who Craig? The one that be drunk all the time, or the one that be sipping all the time? So now me, staying focused doing the point. Now there's who Craig, the one with the podcast with Don, who Craig, the one that's training all the time. Sometimes you gotta work consistency, but I want to focus on working to get that off that image out of my way. But I look back now the image now when people say who Craig is, it's a different, a positive energy now, man.
It's a better exchange of words of who Craig is.
Yeah. Because usually before it was like, who the one that be drinking?
The one that drink all the time. I just drunk Craig.
Now it's like, who Craig? The one got the podcast. Who the one got his little dream, big dream. Now it's like everything. Now it's like.
Because you took action to recreate yourself, not you thinking of like, I got to get this name off me or what they saying about. Just the actions you took led up to people seeing you different, viewing you different. So when people look at us now, we in a different light of people. You know what I'm saying? Well, you're not in the same dark place you was that Craig in that dark place no more. You stepped out and you shining now. You bright because of your actions. So now when they see you, they can do nothing but salute you or who you are today. Forget who you was 5 years ago.
And
that don't mean nothing. You get what I'm saying? They say our past is to make us greater. Only way it hurt us if we hold on to it.
That means a lot.
Feel me? Because I tell people I use my past to push me forward, not to take me backwards. Because everything I went through, I appreciate it. I accept it. And I'm glad I went through it because it made me the man I am today. So through all them wrong actions I was doing back then, it helped me create new actions, new habits. It helped me jump over a broom when I felt that, man, on the other side was better. But it helped me leap over and say, no, let me test out this side.
Yeah, because this side, man, is so good, man. Now, I'm out at the 7-Eleven. I'm out doing somebody said, a person I least suspect, they're like, I'll be looking at you on the podcast. I'm like, wow, man. When some people come and say something, you don't even expect this to come from a person. I'm like, we celebrities there. But it just like people watching us, man.
But that's how celebrities become great, right? Definitely the ones who stand out and always is talking in a community, or they got a big podium. They start using a podium to reach more people. It's because first nobody knew them. But they kept working. They kept taking action day in, day out. They started creating new habits, and then what happened? Boom! Now everybody listened to them. Everybody talk about them. You know what I'm saying? The Kobe Bryant, the Michael Jordan, the LeBron James, the Steph Curry. Nobody talked about Steph Curry when he had that bad injury back in 2010 or whatever, 11. Golden State really wanted to get rid of him. Nobody thought about Curry. They didn't mention Steph Curry like that. People might say I knew Curry. No. People ain't think of Steph Curry when he came from Davidson and he scored 50-something in the game. People didn't know about that. They saw it on ESPN. They didn't follow Davidson. They didn't follow that school. You get what I'm saying? So he recreated himself, and what happened? He felt his career was on that back end. He went to work. He took action. He took ownership. He said, man, this ain't me. He took action. And what you talk to him about? He the best shooter ever. He made 70-something threes in one season.
You right about that.
He made 8 in a row. You get what I'm saying? He got a streak record now. So nobody talks about him when he did nothing in Golden State for 3 years.
You hitting it right there. They about to talk about. We about to have a whole bunch of cousins pretty soon too. When we get ready.
What? This is how it's supposed to be. Look, because I tell you, because our actions gonna create habits. Our habits gonna create wealth.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right about that.
You know what I'm saying? Because our habits, because continuously doing something over and over, man, it have to produce something. Feel me? And we not doing nothing that's dangerous. We're not doing nothing that's trying to kill people. We're not trying to hurt nobody. We're not taking away nobody's life. So they say you can have anything you want in this world as long as you don't violate others.
And the crazy thing, like now, like, we rich and not like what we doing right now, like helping certain people out, like our clients, and helping people out. Just people, we got clients that don't even pay us, that listen to us talk and everything. So we got clients and family that don't even pay us. But the crazy thing is, we opening doors for our kids, because somebody might like say we dead and gone. Somebody be like, oh, your father, oh, he did, he helped me, or he helped my child, or he helped you. I got you. So we don't even know what we plan for our kids.
Nah, but
just imagine your daughters, your granddaughter, your kids get older, they be like,
yeah,
who your dad such. Come on, I got you.
Because we creating a legacy.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing now. It's a legacy. See, before we created a name for the streets, for our environment, where we was at all the time, what we was doing.
Yeah.
That was the name we created. Yeah. That was how people looked up at us. That's how people respected us. No matter what we was doing, somebody had a level of respect for you. Yeah. If you was doing something out there, no matter what, even if they would say, "Oh, drunk Craig Will," or Tay do sell drugs all day, whatever it was, right? Yeah. But we created that name for them to look at us that way in that light, man. And words about, and I tell people all the time, yo, people be thinking, yo, we filthy rich already, Craig. But people don't be understanding, yo, we filthy rich, and not that money don't have to show right there, right? Because people thinking to be filthy rich, you have to show the dollar sign now. For you to get rich and be a millionaire, you have to think it and visualize it. You have to see it. You have to touch it. It got to be like already in your bank account. You got to believe that you have this money. You know what I'm saying? Your belief system have to be strong enough to receive something.
Cause I know I believe sometimes. Cause when I checked my account one time, and I had that $1,400 from the pandemic. So you can check it. Money. I checked that down. I had $1,400.
I need that.
I would have cashed it.
I need that.
They did something.
Let me get that.
I know you could get rich or something.
But man, the actions we've been taking, right, has been helping other people. And it gets so powerful now. Like I did an event with Mr. Willie yesterday, right? The Black Men of Promise in Suits, man. And I didn't know most of the gentlemen that spoke. But when I spoke, it opened up a crowd for gentlemen to walk up to me after and say, man, call me if you need me to, I do this. One gentleman's like, yo, I started 60 businesses. He said, I got some successful businesses, boom, boom, boom. I help people. He said, I give back by helping people start their business or with their business. When I got off the podium, man, talking, man, he walked right up to me like, listen, you got to call me.
You never know who you might.
You never know when you open your mouth and what you be saying, how somebody going to receive it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know this man. I met him yesterday, man. He said, yo, call me.
But that's just like
you said
that's just like me open my mouth to you.
Yeah.
When I ask you a lot of business stuff. I ask you behind the scenes. Because I be like, Don, how you do this? Because I know you in certain areas you jumpstart, you ahead of me in certain areas. And it might go vice versa, but certain areas you ahead. So when I need some business stuff, like, how you do X, Y, Z, I'm not scared to ask because you need help. Like, you don't know what you don't want to run to a wall because, like, sometimes other people run to a wall and it just so happens they ran to the wall, but you might duck, they might get your way to
listen,
get around.
You can, and I feed it back anyway. Like, definitely, it'd be great for me, and that's why I tell you, like, when we talk, bro, it's always open with what I'm doing, what I got doing, what I'm working with, what I do over here, how much I paid for this, that. You get what I'm saying? Because if that could prevent you from taking the downfalls I took. I took a lot of down. People don't know, but I took a lot of falls, and it cost me a lot of money. You feel that it cost not having the money, but it cost the money I was getting. I got to pay this. I got to do this. I lost this amount of money over here. People just looking at it thinking it look good because they say, oh, he said he got a building. That building don't mean shit. I got to get people in to pay for the building. And then I still got other things to pay for. I still got bills at home. Not even counting my regular livelihood at home and the kids. You know what I'm saying? So people pay attention to that, and they don't really understand the sacrifices that I make and the sacrifices that my family make for me, that my wife make. You get what I'm saying? That my wife make great sacrifices for me as well. You feel what I'm saying? I make the ultimate sacrifice, but for her to be on my right, she make a lot of sacrifices. But people wouldn't understand that and wouldn't know because that's our business, that's our house. You get what I'm saying? But people miss that part, and they just think it's like, yo, oh no, they doing so good. Oh no, he's smiling. Inside, sometimes I be balled up in a knot, ready to like, yo, I'm done. But it's my belief. It's the power of God, man. It's the purpose He gave me to feed to the universe, knowing that I'm here for a reason. And that's what makes me go more and chase every day. And that's why my actions keep going. That's why I created new habits for myself. Not just because of me, it's for other people. They say you will never be broke when you find a service where you can help other people.
And this service is like we run across so many people, and it get to the point now, you're not even trained in helping. You people come to you, just ask you give them advice, and sometimes they ain't look at it a way you would look at it, and stuff like that, man. And it's a blessing, man.
Now,
like I don't even know. Like it's a what they say. It's a curse and a gift. Like us going to jail was a curse, but what we got out of it,
that was the gift. That was the greatest gift ever.
It is crazy, man.
I tell if I wouldn't have did that much time in prison, bro, I would have been right back out to them streets. Mm-hmm. The time is what made me realize, like, yo, this is a hell no. 2 years, slap on the wrist, I'd have been back out there pumping, full throttle, ready to go, because I wouldn't have lost nothing. I wouldn't have missed nothing. Mm-hmm. 2 years go by like a click of a finger. But when you tell somebody 60 months, 120 months, that's a long time. Man. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And then when you come home and you see your kids done expanded on you, boop, 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 you like, uh-oh. That's what they talking about when they say time move fast. Mm-hmm. You know, so that was the best gift ever for me, man, because I was able to find me. Mm-hmm. I was able to find me. I'm talking about not because I had money, not because I was wearing a name brand clothes or something, not because I had earrings in, not because I had a chain on. I'm talking about I was stripped of everything and was able to find who I am, Dante Thomas, I was able to find me, not Tay-Rock, the street name. Yeah. I was able to find not the Dante who played basketball, not him. I was able to actually define the true Dante. You get what I'm saying? I was actually to find my true definition of me, my meaning, what I wanted my life to be like, how I wanted people to view me. I read something that said, yo, how would you, I forgot the name of the book, but it was like, yo, let's say if you died today, how would you want your obituary to be read and people to remember you? Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yes. Well, because if you think about it, and nobody, no blessings to all this happened to, but look at people who got killed in the streets, bro. First thing they talk about is they was a criminal. Yeah. They don't say, somebody killed. The first thing they say, he just did 3 years down state prison. He was convicted 4 times prior.
Yeah, that's crazy,
so,
man.
Me, it was like, how do I want to be remembered by everybody? Yeah. The world, how do I want to be remembered? How do I want my kids to remember me? How do I want my mom to remember me? These people, I don't want, it was like, at the time, it was like, damn, I don't want my mom to be devastated, feel like she raised a bad kid, that it was her fault. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because parents still, sometimes when we go left, they feel it's their fault. They try to question themselves what they did wrong.
They did wrong,
which is nothing she did wrong. So I had to like really relidify that to her and really put it back out there to her and show her, though, not just saying it. I had to take action with not just words. I had to be showing. I had to be consistent and showing her, like, man, this is the... So, and it felt great when your mom tell you, I'm proud of you. You get what I'm saying? That's the fucking best thing in the world.
Let me ask you a question real fast. How from your mom said you in the streets doing your thing to where you at right now, like married and doing what you're doing, how you feel about... How you think she feel now?
Man, Craig,
only reason before you ask that. Only reason I ask you that, because, like, my mom, before she passed away, she just seen me incarcerated. Mm-hmm. She didn't see this side. Yeah. So sometimes I get to, get like, today, not just to say, but today I'm going, at 12 o'clock, I'm going to the cemetery, put some stuff on her grave and stuff. But anyway, I wish that she would see me, like, now, like I have son, like right now, like both our moms could be sitting right here, just like, damn, and then they get a bond or something like that. But anyway, how do you?
Bro, mom, I tell you the truth, bro, that my mom like is just overwhelmed. Like she just so happy, excited, man. She's like, bro, she more happier than me. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Definitely with like my wife, man, my mom, she happy I'm married. She happy I got one woman. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause she saw when I had a lot of multiple women. She saw the rough times of my life. You know what I mean? So she embraced it, but that didn't mean she agreed with it. You know what I mean? But now, from seeing me come home, then when I was home a couple times, she saw me in the newspaper 2 times I was in the newspaper. You feel what I'm saying? That was just her most. She bought all the newspapers, I think, goddamn it, out the store, and clipped the articles and had them in a little frame thing and all this stuff already done before I even seen the news article. Man, and just every time I'm at an event or something, if she can make it, she there, front row, and she just like, yo, she always tell me like, I'm proud of you no matter. I know you might be hard right now for you, but she like, man, just keep going. I'm proud of you. You know, and it's a blessing because at a time where she really couldn't understand when I was asking her to buy a book that was $400 or buy this book because it was $300 or do this when she couldn't understand it and she felt I wasn't going to do that when I got home, she still did it. She still bought the book. So for me to be home now and for your mother to come to you for advice about what the doctor said to her is a blessing, bro. For when the doctor be like, oh, you need to do this, she said, well, I'm going to talk to my son. You get what I'm saying? That's the greatest joy for me, man. And it's like, it do something to me because that's what I wanted. I wanted to be in a position to where I could help my mom, you know what I'm saying? My family, but definitely my mother. You know, and the serious smile from when I do certain things is amazing to me, bro. And you know, it's more than money. It's more than money.
I know I got a bit blessed, man. Like you know, first I see you get married, then her to see you, you know, being successful, working to be greater than great. I'm gonna put it like that. You working to be greater than great. So I know, man, because I have my moments, you know, I miss my mom and everything. I just try to just balance it out, but it's a hard balance.
No, it is, and I could piggyback with you off that, right? Because it's like I be wanting my dad to be right there.
Okay. All right.
You get what I'm saying? I be wanting my dad to be there because he used to tell me certain things. And it'll fly over my head. I listen, but it'll fly over one ear out the other. You know, so, and some things he was saying, it made sense. Today, it makes sense. Back then, it didn't make sense because I was caught up into something that was fast. And I was amazed by it. I was like, it was a crack to me. That was my drug, the fast. How quick this money come in my hands, and I could blow this amount, and my mans and them, we lost this amount of money, but we got it back like this. So I was amazed, and what my father was telling me was going in one ear or the other, but when I got that time to sit down, I got to bring it all back to the forefront. You get what I'm saying? I got to repeat it, because now I can't talk to him. He can't say nothing to me, only through spirit. So now it's like he speaks in different ways to me. And I know he blessed, man. And people, they tell me, like, they'll see me, bro, they're like, 'cause you know, I look like my dad a lot, and they'll be like, yo, man, oh my God, bro, your dad'd be so happy for you right now, man. I know your dad is just, he clapping joy for you right now up in there for what your transition. With my uncles and them, like my dad, close friends, I call them uncles. But when they see me, man, or they call me or something, bro, they be like, yo, listen. They be like, nephew, we proud of you, man. But your dad will be.
They know how you feel, man.
They know how he talked about me. They know I'm the oldest out of all our kids. So you get what I'm saying? And he always used to be like, yo, you the man of the house, you the leader.
Cause sometimes hurt when you hurt or somebody hurt you, it'll push you too. Cause only reason I say that, like, for me, my training ability, and you already know, hurt pushed me. When I was incarcerated, and God bless my son, when she left me being locked up, and I started doing, that's when I started doing one push-up. So hurt pushed me to be great. Like sometimes you be hurt, you be like, how I'm gonna get out of this? It's the end of the world. Sometimes that hurt push you, cause it pushed me. Like it pushed. When I started doing push-ups, I never looked back, and because I was hurt. I'm telling you, and you in jail,
man. The worst feeling. I relate to all that hurt, that pain, man, and that's what got me to change, though, Craig. Like the hurt, the hurt of me afraid to tell my mom how much time I'm facing, the hurt of me seeing my kids through a glass in the county. You know what I'm saying? My little son, small, climbing up on the thing just so I can see him at the window.
You crazy? No, you just said some crazy stuff. Like we said, the hurt to tell your mom. That's how I felt about telling my son, mom, I ain't want her to leave me. I had 5 years. I knew I was getting 10 to 5. She said, how much time? How I'm getting? But I already knew I was getting. And just how you said you ain't want to tell your mom how much, because you be scared that people won't leave you. And you got to do the time.
Bruh, it was me. I just knew the feeling that was going to happen to my mom, how that was going. Man, my mom, like, God damn it, peanut butter and jelly on a sandwich. You get what I'm saying? Like, my mom had me kind of young, so, like, I was her first. So, you know, of all our kids, but, you know, the first was always, like, it's like a stronghold. And I grew up with her, basically. You get what I'm saying? And I watched my mom work hella hours and come home and make sure we great before we go to school, or great before she leave to go to work, or whatever it is. So it was like my father too, but it was like my mom. Me and my mom first hand was just like never missed a basketball game, never missed a football game, never missed a baseball game. I'm talking about one of them, like never miss. If they work out of work, they change their schedule to make sure they take me to this game, take me to this practice. Bruh, so it's like to tell her that, and then already she broken because my dad prior situation that happened, and and this happens to me 18 months later or something like that. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So almost 2 years later, give or take sometime in that frame, like 18 to 2 years later, 18 months, 2 years later. But for her to deal with the pain of my father first, and then now the pain of her first child, about to be taken away, and I was basically the leader now of the house. I was basically, and not living in the house, but the one they come to, the one they, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm the head. You feel what I'm saying? So that was hurt. That was painful, bro. That was a dark moment, man, and that was something I had to tell myself, like, yo, I can never put my mom and my kids through this again. To come back through that door to say, you got a metal bra on, you gotta take that off. Oh, the kids got these, they gotta take their sneakers off. Oh, you gotta put this and that out your pocket. So that was hurt. That was the pain. And then too, when I come from a visit, I'm happy, I'm joyful. But as soon as I walk back through that exit door and this motherfucker tell me to take my clothes off.
Man, that was a violation, man.
That was the humiliating shit in the world. And I told myself, I will not repeat this shit again. And sometimes, bro, I was glad sometimes I didn't get visits because I didn't want to go through that process.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? You squat over, open your cheeks, cough.
Man, you walk back from the visit, a man, it's a couple minutes, and you line up a couple dudes, they like, you gotta get butt naked.
Butt naked, bro. Lift your balls up, spread your cheeks,
turn
bend
around
over.
and bend your,
and then you get some COs, that's so. But you get some COs like it used to piss you off, and you used to want to do something because some of them are really, they're really trying to make fun of the shit, like pushing, like, and not anybody preference out there, but the little faggot games, like that's each your own if that's what you into. But I'm saying they play them games with you, try to
crazy, man.
like oh, you ain't cough hard enough. You ain't like get the man. So, but that was a time in our life that we fucking was humiliated. We felt the shame. We was hurt. Feel what I'm saying? We was crushed as men, but we used that hurt, that pain as fuel. The fire, that lit our fire.
Yeah, but now look where we at now.
Yeah, that lit our fire.
Push this, man. Like, now we out here,
bruh,
saving lives and saving people from. We might be even not just saving the people's lives healthy, for the health point of it. Yeah. But we might be saving people's lives not to go to jail too. Because if somebody come train with you for that 45, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. They might have had, woman or man, they might have had their mom, they was going to do something, hurt their husband. They didn't even got to be selling drugs. They could have been in an argument in the morning, anything, going to drink.
Anything. But I tell people, people be thinking they get caught up when we be like, how for the channel, or we talk about our prison story or whatever. Bro, it's people confined that never been to prison. That's out here. It's people confined that probably make $100,000 a year.
Yes.
That they in a prison cell mentally.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? So I tell people, this is for every walk of life.
Yes.
This is for each and every one of us. Male, female, whatever your sex personality type you want to call it. This is for you. This is for Joe the blow across the street that work at Burger King. This is for Linda that works at goddamn Quick Check down the street. This for Joe that's pumping the gas. This for little Lucy out here who just gave us the juices. You get what I'm saying? This is for everybody. But people don't realize that this is for the CEO who tell you he make $1 million a year in that office or something. This is for him. You know the stress he's dealing with. You know the mental health he's facing to run a company, to go home and have his household attached. This is for all of us, bro. We heard about the young man jumped off the Trent building, 14th floor. This is for them people.
Man, them people. I was one of them, 4 years ago, when since I stopped drinking, 4 years. Mm-hmm. Man, look at me right now. I got all the muscles I had about 4 years ago and everything. I'm doing the same thing, training, saving life training, what we call saving life training. But I was dying. Bitch, I was dead. People wasn't even dying. I was like, I'm telling you, I was dying. But I'm saving life to keep putting. I'm saving. So I know it can look good. You could drive up,
Yep.
pull up, you could be down. Like other day, I talked to a girl. I ain't even train her. Something just told me to go talk to her, but I know her.
Yeah.
I start talking to her, and she just melted, man. But I kicked it to her, and she was going through relationship problems with her husband. And she said, Craig, what made you come? I don't know what made me come up.
God.
Because she was smiling. I walked by her first, she smiled. I
God.
smiled. Then I just walked over to her and just started. I don't
Talk.
know what made me
God.
start talking.
Bro,
And she
God.
started crying. I was like, man, what's wrong with you?
God.
She was like going through with my husband. And she's like, I needed that. But she smiled. If I'm never going to talk to her, I ain't know.
You ain't know.
And just like people ain't know like me,
Yeah.
I'm training, doing all that stuff, going to put all these clothes on and everything. I was done. I needed a hug. Obviously, I needed a hug.
Yeah.
And a good cry. I needed it bad. If somebody came, anybody came and said you need it, I probably
But bro,
just
she felt your genuineness.
Yeah.
You was genuine, and
Yeah.
she felt your kindness. She felt your energy level, the radiance that you gave off to her. She felt she could open up to you.
Yeah.
She felt this is a person I could find into, and who's not going to even jump out there and just talk about me or tell my business like that.
But some people just
You know
want
what
to
I'm
express
saying?
themselves, man. Because everybody, everybody, we be so
Bruh.
bogged up and clogged in. Nobody really gets a chance to express themselves.
I tell her, that's why I tell her, I build communities, man, of family. Because in my fitness business and my clients, my family, my members, people like members, clients, but my family, my community. You get what I'm saying? This is my family, my community.
Yes.
Feel me? We build each other there. Yeah. This is more deeper than fitness, bro. We have conversations. I'm talking about deep conversations. We find out the hurt, the pain, what made you cry, what made you happy. You get what I'm saying? We find the life stories of the journey 20 years ago, what happened to you. This is what we do. We build in something different, something unique, something special to where you helping a person mentally, physically, spiritually. This is what people be missing about this. Man, it's all three. So, and me, I'm the other person. That personal trainer shit, I might say the words here and there, but I'm deeper than that shit. Like, I tell you, I'm a transformation specialist. Like, I transform lives. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because they help me transform my life.
Yes.
Feel me? The more they walk through that door, they helping me the same way I'm helping them.
Yes, you right about that.
You know, bro,
right
and what we feeding people and what we're going to keep doing is we're going to keep spreading this because people need it. I don't care what nobody say, bro. People say what they want. I don't need to work out. I don't need to this. I don't need to. You're lying.
Yes,
because for one, I guarantee you this. You stressing over some things. I guarantee you overweight. You don't like how your clothes fitting.
Yeah.
This male or female. We talking male or female. This is not. Nobody's excluded from this list.
Yes.
Right? You out of breath when you do certain things. Right? You tired. You lethargic when you wake up in the morning. You feel you don't have low energy. You got low energy. You don't got no energy really to do too many things, man. And a lot of us is just covering it up.
Yeah, and a lot of us start getting, man, because I know I've been looking at and I've been hearing and people been talking to. It's a lot of people catching strokes on the low.
Ooh,
like keep it on the. I'm trying to keep it under the table.
You talking about?
There's a lot of people catching strokes trying to keep it under the table.
You talking about?
They hear us talking now, but they think we don't be paying attention.
Yeah,
I be hearing and seeing people catch strokes on the low. And they trying to hide it and duck it and
The high blood pressure. That's why they tell you it's a silent killer.
Yeah.
Silent, boy. It can happen any given time to you. You feel me?
Any given time,
and,
man.
And I tell people, how many times do something have to happen to my neighbor or to a friend or to my friend or to somebody before we open our eyes and realize I need to just get my shit together? Like, because that's close to home. That's somebody, but we so blind and caught up in our own shit, our own stressful lives, the things we're dealing with, that we feel we don't want to come out that comfort zone and start working out. It's the hardest thing in the world. Change is hard, man, but guess what? You're going to go either way. They say it's inevitable, right? That means you're going to change for the good or you're going to change for the bad. It's no reverse. It's going to be one or the other, and it's going to happen in your lifetime. Either you're going to gain 40 pounds, 50 pounds, or you're going to work out and reverse it and make the right changes and work on that level, or you're just going to be the person who always overweight, complaining, always trying to find different ways to cover up yourself, or always just trying to find an outlet, an excuse of why you can't do it.
Yeah, people just gotta stop worrying about how other people gonna look at them. Like that's what they go through. You don't want to come to the gym because you worry about who it is. You don't want to work out because you want to worry about this. Like, worry about yourself. And sometimes if you a popular or whatever person, sometimes some stuff you do, you'll get a followers.
Yep.
you'll get a whole king of people good. Because I know some people that don't work out, but they popular on social media. Or popular. They do one, if they be like, come on, we all gonna come out. The girl like, all right. Some people be looking for that push help.
But just think about it, right? And there's nothing wrong with having fun in life, the enjoyments, man. Yeah. But think about every time a party is being mentioned in something. Look at the crowds. Mm-hmm. It's sold out. Mm-hmm. Sold out. Because that's all what people looking for is fun, the fun. You can't have fun if you're not healthy, though.
Yeah, I can't have
fun. If you wake up the next morning, you're in the hospital or something, where the fun at? If you wake up next morning and now you got to fight this and battle this because you just had high blood pressure that almost caused you to have a stroke, or you had a stroke, or you find out you got diabetes or something, or you got this illness or that illness. Now, where do the fun becomes?
But sometimes people it be just like you said. Don't be the crazy part about it. Now you're not eating right. Your health is messed up and everything. Now you done went to the party. Next day you gotta go to work. Now you can't get up go to work.
Nah.
Now you're losing out all the way around. You ain't got enough money to help pay bills, and you start losing. But it all come back to your health.
Right, but them are actions, right?
Yeah.
It's a bad way you can have actions, and it's a good way you can have actions. And either way you go, guess what? It creates habits.
Yes.
It's habits, bro. It turns down to our habits.
Yes.
And we got to realize that as people. Bro, I tell you, we could talk health, wellness all the time, how people need to change their life. Yeah. You're going to get 20 likes. You're going to get 100 views. Mm-hmm. We go up there, man, you show a boxing match, we're going to get 20,000 shares, and you're going to have a million likes, a million views.
I think, man, you need to like start beefing on here so we can
I'm telling up. So I'm telling you. And watch how to follow me.
Follow that on YouTube.
Craig talking about Doc, man. Look, there you go.
Just talk about that on YouTube. But that is Doc. But we on the only thing about it, man, you, as long as we stay consistent, man, and, fight through this, because some days get hard for us. I'm talking about all the way around the board. Clients, our personal life, all around the board. But one thing about me and you, we fighters, we leaders, we kings, we controlling our destiny right now. I'm talking about, I don't care who are, we got kids, you got a wife, we got everything on side, but we controlling our destiny. As long as me and you just stay consistency on what we got going on.
Yeah.
That's all that count, man. Right. That's all that count.
Craig, and we talk about it, Craig, this is all we got.
Yeah.
Because this, like, for us, and not saying we're not creating other things, but I'm talking about this all we got is genuinely to give back to the world. Yeah. This is what God put us here for. This is our purpose, bro.
I didn't even think about nothing else to do. Other than little side ventures and stuff.
That's all. We're gonna create different avenues to get income. Yeah. That's just part of it. But I'm just saying, this all part of everything in that circle, right? We're not thinking about this because this is what our God gives. Yeah. So we're not working. Mm-hmm. We don't feel it's hard. Yeah. We're not complaining about it. Yeah. We get up every day tired, exhausted, and ain't saying one word. No. We still pushing. That's them our actions showing though. And we showing people, we consistent. We someone you can count on. We're gonna hold you accountable. We someone who gonna teach you, talk to you. Right. We someone who gonna motivate you. We someone instead of you. You're not just gonna pay your money, swipe your card, it's on file, and you're not gonna hear from nobody. Yeah. We're not. It's not gonna happen that way. You get what I'm saying? We genuine about what we do, and we just really trying to help people. We really building communities. And we want to build, so we want to help other people so they can help their family, and now we can all build in different ways, and that branch just keeps spreading.
Man, just keeps spreading.
You know what I'm saying? Because all we doing, we planting them seeds, man, and the tree is just rising, and then you see one branch stick out, another branch coming. They coming. You get what I'm saying? And before you know it, when you go back to somebody, you go look at some of these trees out here, right? Somebody probably tell you, that tree been sitting there for 60 years since I've been born. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So you got to be stronger than that tree branch. Yeah. That tree is built in that soil. That foundation is strong now with that tree down in that dirt. That wind ain't blowing them trees over. Ain't too many trees that's falling, bro, when the storm comes. And that's what we doing. So we not building this stuff on quicksand. No. You know what I'm saying? This ain't an overnight success we talking about. This ain't an overnight journey where we saying, come to us, I'm Dr. Miami, and I'm going to change you. And that same day, you're going to go home, you're going to be sore for a month, but you're going to be fine after that, and you can go on and do what you do. And then you still got to follow this, but you're not going to do it anyway. So just call me when you're ready to come back and pay me another $10,000. Thank you. But that's how they're going to give it out to you. basically without saying it that way. You feel me? Because this is what's happening in the
said it
world.
the right way.
This is
That's
what's
how
happening in
they
the
gonna
world.
get you.
So I tell a person, when you come to me, I'm gonna chisel you. I'm gonna get you right. I'm gonna chisel you different though. I'm gonna chisel you mentally, so you can understand what I'm doing, and so you can start now believing in yourself and start wanting to make the right actions and create the right habits for yourself. And then I'm gonna train you physically. I'm gonna get your body to start looking up the park the way you want to look up in the
And
park.
one thing, let me put in there, what you gonna do,
Yeah.
what both of us gonna do, and you got a low risk of dying. The other way, you got a high risk of dying. Don't forget that.
Yeah,
You got low risk of
Gotta
dying.
add that in there.
You got low risk
The
of dying.
percentage chances of you dying is high, and with
Yeah.
us, it's a low risk.
Low
You know
risk
what
of
I'm saying?
dying.
We get to help
You might feel like you dead for your body a little bit.
For the
but
moment.
For the moment.
Yeah.
But when you go get surgery done, you got a high risk.
Yeah.
It's a high
Yeah,
risk.
it's chances.
Any type of way you get any cuts
Yeah.
and all that stuff, you got a high risk.
It's a chance.
So put it like this.
Facts.
When you come with us, you got low risk
You
of
got
dying.
low
So,
risk.
low
Because we're
risk.
gonna help. We working on prevention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we can build your body the right way.
Yes.
We can help you in all areas. Because like I said, mentally, physically, spiritually gonna come from a deeper connection. Because it's gonna be energy connecting, right? That's gonna help you take your own self spiritually to a whole nother level. Because
Another
what?
level.
You're gonna start feeling good.
That's
You're gonna start
great.
looking
Yes.
good, right? Now, when all this changes, what happens? Chemicals changes in the brain.
Yeah. And look, I was just talking
Man.
about one of your clients today. I said, damn, she look pretty.
Yeah.
Her face, her skin, and everything. I was like, she look nice. You
Yeah.
know, now come on to a pretty,
Yeah,
but
no.
pretty set.
Yeah,
you know, I was
you
talking
seen
to
the
you about it,
changes,
like,
the change,
Like, wow,
yeah.
like, yeah, man,
The
she
change.
look good.
Yeah,
you know,
the
for her
change.
change and her consistency.
Yeah,
and she
the
looked determined, man. I was
transformation,
like,
man.
wow, man.
Yo, the transformation be amazing when people lock in. It's what you feed them.
Yeah, it's what you feel.
You know what I'm saying? So we about to get to come up on that crate. You can shoot it out to
I'm
them.
gonna close it on that. Now we doing a different way of how we doing the tip of the day.
Yeah.
Now go subscribe on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Subscribe on Instagram and everything.
Yeah.
It's gonna be in the link.
Yep.
When you go on when you go on the page, when you go to YouTube, you go on Instagram. It's gonna be a link. You subscribe on it, and you are gonna get the tip of the day. We doing a different way now.
Yep. And that's going. And yo, make sure you point.
No, you point. The video.
Oh, the video gonna be right there.
The video gonna
That
be right
video
there.
gonna be
This-
right
this-
there.
this is
And you
right
just
there.
subscribe to it, man. Check it out. I'm telling you, you're gonna want to do it because we creating something different. Like I said, we've been working on some things, so some different movements, man. And just check us out, follow us. I'm telling you, subscribe to our page, man. And you ain't gonna want to unsubscribe. It's gonna be
Okay.
wonderful. You know what I mean? But we're gonna close with this. We ain't got you here today. It's signed a football game, so the
Wish
best.
you
His
best,
son,
man.
Word
Wish you
up.
best,
He have a
man.
good day, man. Hope his son win, do his thing out there. But yo, we're gonna close with, man. Today, take action, man.
Yes.
Your action gonna create your habits, man. Every shot you don't take, you don't get nowhere.
Yeah.
Take the shot. Don't be afraid to take the shot, man. Only way you can win the game of life is if you take shots. The more shots you take, the more chances you have to win. So the less shots you taking, you already know you can't win. All right. So we want to leave y'all with that, man. Take the shot, man. All right. Peace.